Hi everyone and welcome back to this Python tutorial series for beginners. In this video, we would be learning about tuples. So, what are tuples? Tuples is just a word for a list which cannot be edited. Basically, just think of it as a nerfed version of a list where you cannot do any operation other than just reading data from it. A tuple can be useful when you don't want the user to be able to modify that information, and anything in a tuple can just be read. It is an immutable data type. Immutable means that you cannot modify it. Mutable means that you can modify it. And lists, dictionaries obviously fall into mutable ones, while a tuple is an immutable data type. So the way you declare a tuple is quite similar to that how you declare a list. So just instead of using square brackets like this, you use round brackets, the normal parentheses, to declare a tuple. And then you write each value separated by a comma. If you just want to declare a tuple for a single value, then you can just write the value, a comma, write nothing after that, and close the parentheses. There is another way to declare a tuple, and that is using the tuple constructor. We would learn how to do that shortly. Let's first start an instance of Visual Studio Code now. So here I have it opened. So I'll just close out this panel and let's learn how to declare a tuple. So tuple1 is equal to, and we'll declare it using round brackets, 12, 13, 14, 15. Save, print tuple1. So I'll just run that and you see it has been printed. But if I try to do something like tuple1's first index element is equal to, let's say, 16, and I try to run it, it'll give me an error. Tuple object does not support item assignment. You cannot change anything once it has been written into a tuple. What you can do is you can get elements specifically. So tuple1 and 1, and I can just print out the first index number, which is this one right here. I can do this, but I can absolutely not reassign the value. What we can also do is we can convert a list to a tuple. So I'll just say list1 is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. We know lists are modifiable, and we can say tuple1 is equal to tuple of. So this is the constructor. It accepts a list. So I'll just pass the list here and run it. Oops, list1, not list. List is a keyword. There's no error, but I did not even print anything. So tuple1, print and run. So you see this has now been converted into a tuple. Since this is inconvenient to since this is rather inconvenient to have a type which is not modifiable, we can hack it a little bit. What we do is something called packing and unpacking, where we basically store all the components of a tuple into a list. We make modifications to the list and convert that list back to a tuple. So that is what is called packing and unpacking. So let me give you an example. Let's say you have a tuple called tup1 and it is equal to 1, 2, 3, 5, and you want to replace 5 with 4. So what you would do, you would say L1, so we're first going to convert it into a list, is equal to list of tup1, And now we have a list. So we'll say L1's third index number is equal to 5. Sorry, 4 is equal to 4. Then we would say tup1 is equal to tuple of L1. And then let me print tup1 and save and run this. And now this is a tuple, but it has been modified. So this is how you modify a tuple programmatically. You cannot directly modify it. You have to convert it into a list, make modifications to a list, and convert the list back to a tuple. So that is how you can do that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.